A piece of news just broke that could shake up the Steelers' locker room and completely divide the fan base. The name of George Pickens, one of the most promising wide receivers on the roster, has started circulating as a potential trade piece ahead of the NFL draft. And the one who dropped this bombshell? None other than Adam Schefter, one of the most respected insiders in the league. Could the Pittsburgh Steelers really be about to give up one of their biggest offensive weapons? Stay with me in this video because I'm going to explain everything that's going on, the behind the scenes, the possible motivations, and what this could mean for the team's future. Before diving into the possible trade involving George Pickens, we need to talk about a move that could directly impact this situation: the blockbuster signing of DK Metcalf by the Steelers. That's right, the wide receiver who shined with the Seahawks is now part of Pittsburgh's roster, and he arrived with status: a 4-year deal worth $132 million. Metcalf's arrival raises many questions about how the offensive spotlight will be distributed and what the future holds for the rest of the team's receivers. This signing might have been the spark that ignited the Pickens rumors. DK Metcalf's arrival not only elevated the quality of the Steelers' receiving core but also brought important questions regarding contract management within the roster. George Pickens is still on his rookie deal and has only one guaranteed year left. Even though the front office has stated that Metcalf's signing doesn't affect Pickens' future, the reality of the NFL is harsh. It's rare for a team to invest heavily in 2 wide receivers at the same time. With Pittsburgh lacking a second-round pick in the upcoming draft, the idea of using Pickens as trade capital to stockpile more picks seems to make sense behind the scenes. Now I want to hear your opinion, Steelers fans. Do you think George Pickens should remain on the roster even after DK Metcalf's arrival? Or do you believe the front office should take advantage of Pickens' current market value to secure valuable draft picks? Keep in mind that Pickens is still young, has tons of potential, and has already shown flashes of incredible talent. But is it worth investing in 2 wide receivers with big salary expectations? Drop a comment below. I want to know if you'd keep Pickens or if it's already time to go in a different direction. Now that you're up to speed on the DK Metcalf situation and the impact it could have on George Pickens, it's time to get straight to the point: the bombshell report that's been circulating and taking many by surprise. According to insider Adam Schefter, Pickens' name appeared on a list of players who may be considered expendable by their teams, meaning players who could be traded before the draft. This information reignited rumors and turned the league's attention toward Pittsburgh. So hold on tight, because here comes the hottest part of the story. According to Adam Schefter, although the Steelers aren't actively shopping George Pickens, the wide receiver is among those who could be moved before the draft. The reason: his contract situation. Pickens is still on his rookie deal, and with the arrival of Metcalf and his massive contract, there are doubts about whether Pittsburgh is willing to invest heavily in 2 wide receivers. And more, with the team looking to trade up in the draft to go after a quarterback, Pickens could be a valuable piece to attract interest and generate trade capital. The possibility is out there, and the signs can't be ignored. If the Steelers do decide to trade George Pickens before the draft, the impact would be significant on several fronts. First, Pittsburgh's offense would lose a young, talented, and explosive weapon, something that could affect the unit's chemistry. On the other hand, the team would gain salary cap space and possibly a valuable draft pick, which could be crucial in moving up to select a promising quarterback. Additionally, the move would send a clear message that DK Metcalf is now the go-to guy. It would be a bold move, but one with the potential to shape the franchise's future for years to come. So, Steelers fans, now it's your turn. If you were in the front office's shoes, what would you do? Would you trade George Pickens to get a draft pick and move up for a quarterback? Or would you keep him on the roster, betting on an explosive duo with DK Metcalf? Remember, Pickens still has a lot to offer, but he might not be part of the team's long-term financial plans. I want to see your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the Steelers should focus on the future now or keep their current talent at all costs? That's it for today, folks. The potential George Pickens trade is creating a lot of buzz behind the scenes, and the wide receiver's future in Pittsburgh remains uncertain. Stay tuned to the channel because we'll be following everything closely and bringing you updates as they happen. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Steelers news or NFL updates. A big development has just emerged behind the scenes in the NFL involving the Chicago Bears and one of their key players, DeAndre Swift. The running back, who had a challenging season and saw his performance drop to below expected numbers, may be on his way to a trade that could change the course of his career. In this video, We'll explore everything about this potential trade and its implications for the future of the Bears and the NFL. Stay tuned to see what's at stake. Before diving into the possible trade of DeAndre Swift, we need to analyze another crucial aspect for the immediate future of the Chicago Bears. The team is at a crossroads, especially regarding their draft plans. Their focus on finding an impactful running back has been evident, and this could directly influence Swift's future. If the team manages to select a new star in the draft, Swift's trade could become a more imminent reality. The situation for DeAndre Swift in Chicago is becoming increasingly uncertain. Despite accumulating over 1,300 scrimmage yards last season, his 3.8 yards per carry average and a rushing success rate of 39.5% have put his position at risk. The signing of a new running back in the draft could be the key to change, and Swift's trade appears to be a viable alternative. His current contract situation also adds complexity, as he still has 2 years remaining on a $24 million contract, making the potential trade even more strategic for the Bears. Now, we want to know your opinion. Do you think DeAndre Swift still has the potential to stand out in Chicago, or would a trade be the best decision for both him and the team? And if he is traded, which team do you think would be the ideal destination for him? Leave your opinion in the comments, and let's discuss this market move together. Now, let's talk about the big trade that's shaking up the NFL's trade market. The Bears are at a crossroads, and the potential trade of DeAndre Swift could open doors for a significant reconfiguration of the team. But who's eyeing this deal, and how could it impact other teams around the league? Stay tuned because the details of this trade might surprise you. The Chicago Bears are currently evaluating the possibility of trading DeAndre Swift, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are emerging as one of the most attractive teams for this deal. The Pittsburgh team, which recently lost a valuable running back, is looking to bolster their roster with more depth in the position. The trade, which could involve third- or fourth-round picks, makes perfect sense for the Steelers, especially considering that Swift's playing style fits well with the Steelers' preference for a running back who excels in the zone running game. This trade could have a significant impact for both the Bears and the Steelers. For Chicago, trading Swift could free up cap space and provide more financial flexibility, allowing the team to invest in new talent through the draft. For the Steelers, adding Swift would be an important piece to strengthen their running game, especially given the changes in the team's composition. This move could reshape the offensive strategy of both teams, with long-term consequences on their campaigns. What do you think? Would trading DeAndre Swift be beneficial for the Bears, or should they stick with the running back for the next season? And for the Steelers, would he be the missing piece to strengthen their running game? Leave your opinion in the comments. We'd love to know what you think about this potential market move. Stay tuned for more updates on NFL market moves and everything happening with the Chicago Bears and Pittsburgh Steelers. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications so you don't miss any details. See you in the next video.